Yo, what's up? Welcome to Madhouse Pro. Hey, I've been gone for a minute, maybe a month. It feel like a month, but probably so. Yeah, work, 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 work. My 9 to 5 that I work keeps me sometimes occupied, and that's what's going on here. So you haven't seen me in about a month. I've been on some what we call a detail for a month. So real quick, uh, the things that I do outside of here, my career, helps me pay for things such as equipment, microphones, headphones, software, a ton of other things, but it also helped me pay my bills. A lot of people look past all that stuff and just, would it be dope to do this 24/7 and make a living? Uh, Most people say, yeah. At one point, I thought, like, man, that'd be dope. But in my younger days, I didn't have the family, I didn't have the kids around, and I was single. So, yeah, I was like, man, this would be dope. But it's not always cookies and cream, meaning it ain't always sweet like that. So I'm back. So it's been a minute, but let's get into some stuff. Samplitude Pro, usually that's my primary rig. This time I'm going with my FL Studio, right? They did some updates, upgrades. It's a dope DAW. If you can see right here, it's version 24.11. They also said, let me minimize this. You see the year now. I think I read the naming conventions where each year they would name the year that they did the update or whatnot. So it's FL Studio 2024. Welcome to it. Also, Luna dropped a few months ago. I opened it up for a little bit. Moved around with it. Pretty dope. For the UA audio. I mean, U audio people. So dope doll. Once everybody plugs into it and get to know it and use it, is going to be a beast. But as far as production wise, meaning for me, I like FL Studio. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like when I say that. But for me, it's super easy because I've been using it over years and years, over 20 years, right? I started off with a demo edition like everybody else, and then I actually had to purchase. I waited till they had one of them New Year's sales at the end of the year sale that is, and I paid like $300, I think, and I got the thing. Lifetime upgrades, you can't beat that. Lifetime upgrades, and you're legit. So all the things that they done did for the community, I mean, I must say it's a good deal. But let me get into this stuff. So sometimes too, y'all work with me. My hearing is kind of jacked up. Sometimes I get it. Certain frequencies be muffled. That's from an injury I had. But enough about that. Let's get into it. So I just told you I've been working with this at least what a good 20 years, 20 plus. I'm gonna go to file. I'm gonna click open. Right. Where is this? It's on my D drive or DG drive. One of these. Uh, so let me move this out your way real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta look for some stuff. I'm gonna run a search on my FL Studio stuff. No, I'm not looking for this, y'all. My bad. Uh, oh, was it D? D, my brother D. Um. So anyway, what I'm doing, y'all, I'm searching my tons of terabytes of folders and hard disks, and I had some old files that I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to open up one to give you an idea of like file management is important, especially when you're creating stuff and somebody may come and ask you like, "Yo, I heard this file of this track. Can you pull it up?" Uh, will it pull up the same in all FL Studios? I started back on. I'm gonna say I think was it 9 FL Studio 9, or I know a lot of people like 11. I don't know where I was at, but anyway, these computers acting bogus. Old Drive, Drum United, whatever. I'm gonna try to pull up one more folder because I did have it. Frequent. Let me see. File. That's what I'm trying to do. Open. That's why it ain't opening. Okay, we gonna do this one right here, right, y'all. My bad. It took a minute. It took a minute. So this is an old file that I did back in 2000. I'm gonna say 9. So as it opens up, right? Let's see. All right, here it is, right? To go to my mixer. Let me switch this so that you guys could hear. All right, so here's an old track. I think I did this video before. Let me see. File, open. Nope. All right, good. I did this right. So now I get to show you guys. So this is on my F drive, WinG. You see the dates right here. I'm gonna put the dates in order. Or let me flip them. Oh, flip them upside down. So far as back as to 2006, I have the projects. I think I got some 2003s on here, I think. But I know at least for sure since 2006, I was using this FL Studio, right? So it's a good deal. I could close this. Now, so this twisted track that I did was, I had the acapella, right? And then I sampled the legendary Tracksters, his Ooh Wee thing, right? I think it's from Tribe Called Quest, one of them groups, something like that. And I posted it and I had to take it down immediately. But I can't find all the files and stuff. So, but I play this just to give people a general idea of how you keep your files in order, because you never know when, right? So let's listen to it, see what it sounds like. That ooh wee I have to take out. I had to. I can't find the one I took out.
No, I ain't a gangster, but kick it with board members and governors that love Larry Hoover. Niggas that'll do ya. Die from a rifle with a disciple and how your mama screaming out.
So I'm gonna show y'all some stuff.
And no, I ain't a vice lord.
So this is the original track without no layering.
CBL, love the Pierre, and thug foes that love low. Down with my clique to the dare. And no, I ain't a black piece stone, but when I was getting production from Venom, we was chillin'. Southside, swole brothers with long ass braids. Some real niggas stacking millions to the ceiling. And no, I ain't a soul, but got into it with Dollar and Rock picnics for Jack Bobo. Knew all them niggas when my raps flow slow. Before I was rolling black Benzes on black Momo. And I got plenty friends and relatives that still be all up in the mix. Out here up in the streets. But fuck this rap shit, nigga. I got guns, you ain't gon' do shit. I ain't gon' be frontin' and faking and I can petty all of my music. That's too lame. When it's on, it's on. I pop a nigga when you gone, you gone. You finna be wiped off the earth like a memory. What's due name? What's due name?
So basically, this was a track that I did, and for whatever reason, when I layered the vocal, it lined right up. I can't tell you how. It was just the way it was. So here's the patterns that make up this track, right? As we sit here. Let me see if I can do some other stuff. I just want the drums, man. Just give me the drums. I took the drums and that other stuff. But I want the patterns to go back up there. So look, y'all, this is how I was doing my stuff. You know what I'm saying? In FL Studio, they give you a lot of freedom to when it comes to arranging and things like that. So this is how I would create my layout. This was no rhyme or reason. Layer my patterns. That's a sample. Like if I take Clang down, y'all can see that I had another drum pattern up there, but this was the way I did my stuff. Because I had a laptop back then, a Dell laptop I used to take around with me and create stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like a mess, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if people was to ask me to break this track down, I would have to sit down and do this and be like, okay, here's this is the synth. And look, I only use like 5 notes, right? There's nothing wrong with the way we produce our music, right? So some people just nitpick. They hate for whatever reason. Straight up, y'all do what you do. Some people can't do this. I know there's people that'll blow me out the water that actually know how to play keys. But this is, to me, this is programming. Programming musical notes to make a sound. Get over it. Some people just go hate that. Oh, I can't do that, man. I don't understand. I can't grasp. Do it the way you know it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, so let's just break this down. So this is my synth. Let me try to go in here. Let me find this. Click all. So this is what I use. I use the Citrus, right? So people didn't give classes like this, or we didn't get this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? To see how people actually created stuff with a computer without a band. The MPC guys, it's a lot of guys that way before us laid down a decent foundation. I mean, I take nothing from them guys because they were dope. And that's the thing, like some people just can't turn it over, or how can I say it? And I'm gonna have to check myself in a minute, because some of the production today that goes on, to me, is trash. I can't put it any other way. So somebody else at one point in time that came before me may look and say this is trash, but somebody likes it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not me. So therefore I could turn my station, or if I didn't like the track, I turn, and that's the same right that they have. So I try my best not to put them all together in a basket and bash it. So just some of it is trash. I seen Shauna, she said something one day on her site, and I forgot the exact words, but it made so much sense. Everybody just can't pick up a mic and say that this is good, and people gotta accept it when you know it's trash. It's an art to this stuff, right? People don't want to really go into it. It's an art to this. You know, you got it or you don't sometimes. You may make that one hit out of your million trash hits. Okay, and everybody go remember you for that one hit. So just keep doing what you do. Don't let people discourage you, because people are all about that. Some people see you as competition, they lie on your name. It's nothing new. And yeah, that would frustrate anybody. I mean, it'll frustrate me. I'll be like, man, but you know what? Once you learn how to put that to the side and don't let it phase you, who could stop you? If people like your stuff, they go like it. You know what I'm saying? So back to this. So I will give y'all this as I swing through these beats, right? Or these. So look, so here's that kick pattern. I got a hi-hat, a clap, and only 3 kicks in an 8-bar count. And I got my kicks layered. Now, so this is the stuff that come with FL Studio. So it sounds basic, right? Like, but that's all you really need, right? So let's see, here go another pattern. So we'll start right here. So pattern 3, right? I'm gonna take y'all to that one. Look at the hi-hats, right? Continuous, right? So let's go back to pattern number 2, which is, it's empty right now. This is pattern 2, right? Citrus, right? It's about to come back on in a minute, or we'll stop it. See, that's pattern 2, right? Let's go to pattern 1. Pattern 1, I got multiple instruments, 2 kick drums, a clap, hi-hat, right? On the third one, I got another set of hi-hats that go all the way through, right? I could do that. It's my stuff, right? So that's only 1, 2, 3. Let's see what 4. I think this is kind of jacked up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna solo it. I don't remember this being on my other stuff. God dang, niggas hit me up. My bad. People hit me up. So the digi, and then let's see what pattern 4 sounds like, cause something different. So I'll probably mute that. But here go another sound. So the clang, what was from a sound pack that I purchased. Yeah. So that's what I use. Pattern 6, which is just before this. Let's see what it sounds like. So that's even dope. So let's go to pattern 6. Open that up. So that's some hi-hats and the kick. So that's probably just like a little transition. With that clang, right? So now here's a thing. I did use a drum pattern, right? Which is here. Nope. Put this right here. Let's solo that. Take that off. No, my bad. I'm hitting my buttons wrong. So now this drum pattern is off of a pack that I purchased. But if you hear the status of it, it's real low. Super low. But it was a sample, right? So it's not the basis for what I created. It sounds whack by itself, right? So people probably go look and be like, yo, he used the drum loop. Yes, I used the drum loop. I paid for it. Dang, I could create it too. So I ain't got to please nobody but myself. So when you turn all these back on, I'm gonna keep that digi, y'all. And matter of fact, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna go back to the beginning just so y'all can get a general idea. The vocal is missing. I know I have this file somewhere in my thousands of folders, so let's see. And remember, I'm gonna fast forward it because that don't need to be in there. So just listen to the rest of the track in Twister. I'm gonna take them out in a minute.
Niggas that'll do ya. Die from a rifle with a disciple. I hire your mama screaming out hallelujah. And no, I ain't a vice lord, but I kick it with niggas that bring that shit to the left. CBL, love the Pierre, and thug foes that love low. Down with my clique to the dare. And no, I ain't a black piece stone, but when I was getting production from Venom, we was chillin'. Southside, swole brothers with long ass braids. Some real niggas stacking millions to the ceiling. And no, I ain't a soul, but got into it with Dollar and Rock Pick niggas.
So if y'all look above, everything is muted, but you could kind of see where I brought stuff in. Like the choir's not there. So I'm gonna let y'all hear with the choir, cause and I only put the choir like on a 4-bar count once and twice. But let me turn on everything else. And no, I ain't a black piece stone, but when I was getting production from Venom, we was chillin'. Southside, swole brothers with long ass braids, some real niggas stacking millions to the ceiling. And no, I ain't a soul, but got into it with Dollar and Rock Pick niggas for Jack Bobo. Knew all them niggas when my raps flow slow. Before I was rolling black business on Black Momo. And I got plenty friends and relatives that still be all up in the mix, out here up in the streets. But fuck this rap shit, nigga, I got guns, you ain't gon' do shit. I ain't gon' be frontin' and faking and acting petty all of my music, that's too lame. When it's on, it's on. I pop a nigga when you gone, you gone. You finna be wiped off the earth like a memory. What's due name? What's due name? What's due name? Hi-hat. So y'all, sometimes you could just get it just so right with the time stretching in FL Studio, which makes a heck of a difference. For me, it helps with my editing and production. And no, I ain't hard, but on God, I push a nigga shit back and leave him scarred. Get the infrared beam and they go, still a steam mistake, a nigga, they go put But y'all, that's it to the track. Just sometimes you gotta open up old stuff just to get it going. Uh, we're not gonna save the changes. I like the fact that I got all these old ones, right? Uh, I work with a lot of I about to say work with a lot of people. No, I work with a lot of local artists. Well, I just work with some. Let me put it like that. And sometimes you get it, um, and it just works, right? So let's open up some of these old files, and then I'm gonna see. It's just wow, 2000 and who know what, right? Now I sampled a lot back then because I thought sample would get me to a certain point. Uh, like for the just listen to the track. Listen. I thought that was producing, y'all. Straight up, I was like, yo. But it was the first start. When you go to audio production, you take loops or create loops and then you move them around. But Fruity Loops, right? Fruity Loops. Once you learn how to create a loop, that's all music is when you really listen to it. Like I just showed you, I had like 5 keys or 5 notes in a loop, and then you add on, you build up. Don't be afraid. But a lot of people say this right here is cheating, which to some degree I give them that. If you do this, but if I was to take this down, I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all ready? If you're sitting here right now and you're just listening to this, right? Without me showing you my process, you'll be like, that's pretty decent, right? All I did was arranger. And that's all what people would think. You know, people sit back like, he ain't even really do nothing. I arranged that. So some people I used to watch the credits of CDs and CDs. They be like arranged by this and that. I'm like, oh, that's just arranging musical notes in the key, right? It's a whole project. So if I was to go out of here and I were to, let's see, let's go to Kosher, right? And now you will see a different set of tools, right? All you see is little MIDI notes, right? I programmed all these notes, MIDI. And all somebody's gonna say is like, if I was to do this, all you will hear is like, okay, he created a beat. If you don't see how I created it, all you know is somehow he made some music. So all this stuff on how some people make stuff and things like that, it kind of puts it into a different perspective because a lot of people are showing their process online. It is what it is. Um, if you don't, how can I put this? When people start seeing what you do, and it may take you little to no effort, and it's amplified on a bigger stage to where you got paid and they didn't, they're gonna feel some type of way. It's just called hating. Uh, we got to get over it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because as music grows, technology as well, things change, right? And it's a slippery slope on this stuff because some people are gonna have different thoughts on it. That term agree to disagree. Hey, I'm gonna have to be a part of that conversation because when you could take something or nothing from something and create something, listen to that, y'all. Take nothing from something and create something. Take nothing from something and create something. I'm gonna let that sit. Take something from nothing and create something. How can you create something out of nothing? Look, this is something right here. So it's not nothing. So you can't take something out of nothing. So when you create something out of something and make something, you got what you got. So a lot of people say you can't create nothing out of something. That's true. Unless you just throw it down the drain. A lot of people go replay what I just said over and over. Like, what? Intentional. So the thing is, like, music creation with a computer. This is a studio. And they tell you, man, I got a studio. What? Yeah, okay. When people think studio, they think room. I'm in a room. Booth. I have a booth. Keyboard. Which one? I got two. I got a couple. But what is it? What does it matter to anybody? You know, what you call your studio. You know, studios used to have to be back in the day. When I heard studio, I was like, so that mean they got to go somewhere. Usually, like back in the day, New York, LA, then Atlanta popped on the scene. You have to go there to actually record. Now that we could do this stuff right here in the flesh, like at home, or like Dr. Dre said, in the room he created, made his little studio. It's your studio. It ain't gonna be to the standards of $1 million or $100,000 gear. No, all that's done VSTs now. Interfaces cost inexpensive, about $200-$300. Probably get something cheaper than that. But it's all about what you do with what you got, y'all. I mean, continue to make music. The industry changes. The music always change. That was the name of my company, T-Mac Music Group. The music always changed, TMAC. But I changed it to Madhouse Pro or Productions. I created that one when I went through what I was down in Mississippi, training with the military. And people used to call me T-Mac, T-M-A-C, like Tracy McGrady. But I'm like, my last name Madden. T-Mac was because I used to mac on the women because I was single then. Just made it short. It just sound better, right? So it is what it is. But the music changes. So does the industry changes when technology comes about. You hear the thing of AI, artificial intelligence. To me, when you say AI, it's nothing but programming. Yes and no. You get a computer. The artificial intelligence is only so much of what you make it. Meaning, how do you program the responses of the system you put before somebody? Somebody's going to catch that eventually. And that's artificial intelligence. Like when you're on a freaking call and you press 1 for this, press 2 for this. If you need to speak with so-and-so, do this. That's still part of artificial intelligence. You're not talking to nobody. That's a pre-recorded voice that's already set to the tone of what buttons you press. That's still a part of artificial intelligence. Most people think this iRobot stuff. Then we'll be in trouble. But anyway, that's what this is, programming of notes. And they're getting to the point to where programs are, how can I put it? What's new in FL Studio? What's the new to, oh goodness, if I was to open, what is it called, y'all? I'm catching a brain cramp because I did it earlier. If you want to make pads, keys up in FL Studio, they got it now to where you could, y'all, I'm trying to brain cramp. Like break beat. They got a lot of stuff. All this stuff is artificial intelligence, you ask me. But chord progression, that's what I was looking for. Chord progression. They got it right. If you want to create a chord progression, you know it's how many notes? Pre-program. That's all this is, pre-programmed. Can I go change it? Yep. Anyway, y'all, this don't. It is what it is, you know. Y'all, this times have changed. Technology, as things get better into time, it changes. So that's it, man. I'll get y'all later. Peace. This is Madhouse Pro. So I'm running out of things to say. I guess I posted. Might as well. I ain't been on here in a while. Peace.